Hey guys, Brian here, Stogie Review, IPCPR 2017. I'm here with Chaim Kohn from Cigar Oasis. How are you doing, sir?
I'm well, having a great time. We're celebrating 20 years of Cigar Oasis. With Al Fano's developed the product in '97, and we've been 20 years strong, starting with one model. We expanded to 4, and then the hygrometers and the Smart Humidor technology. We've taken good care of millions of cigars since then, and we're looking forward to a great future ahead of us, and I'd like to talk a little bit about what we have coming out.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for
congratulations
the
on 20 years. Yeah, let's talk about some new product, and let's talk about all product. Anything you want to show us, we're happy to look at.
Yeah, so it started in '97 with the original seal design. That's the XL model, and this was the set it and forget it solution for humidors. Back then, as scarce as finding quality cigars were, it was even harder to find proper humidification. You had these different types of foam pucks and things that would fluctuate 10, 15, 20% humidity, and cigars were suffering. And
there must be a better way.
There must be a better way, and there certainly was. And we developed this, I wasn't Al at the time, developed the original Cigar Oasis, a sealed design that would last 5 to 6 months between refills, and still is the case. Assuming you're using it in a properly sealed humidor. Set it and forget it. Now it has the LCD display. It reads the current humidity, temperature, averages, preset to 70, but otherwise you set it to the exact level you want. It's retaining the moisture the rest of the time, so you're not losing any humidity, and the cigar is staying at the exact level. And of course, circulation. When you have circulation, that means each cigar is getting equal amount. You don't have to bother with rotating. You don't have to worry about having more humid pockets and more dry pockets. Everything is going to be at the same. Then we have the Plus for the larger humidors. This one has a larger hole in the middle and pushes the air upward to be able to do end table humidors up to 1,000 sticks or 10 cubic feet. On the other end, you have the Ultra, lid mounted, sleek with a built-in lithium-ion battery that can last 2 weeks on charge. Otherwise, it uses the regular ribbon cable just like the others. This one you'll refill about every 6 to 8 weeks and can do any desktop humidor, 50 to 100 sticks. And then the Magna, used primarily by our retailers, but very often we're finding people installing large man cave humidors at home, cabinets up to 60 cubic feet. We updated this last year, shorter hood, more powerful fans, put the sensor on the remote. We switched to beads and the clear base, and this is a great seller for us and more popular as some of those older obsolete ones are going away. Our line of Western hygrometers, we merged with Western 2 years ago, so we have our caliber hygrometers, always rated the most accurate right out of the box. They can be recalibrated, but usually don't require such. Caliber 4, classic digital temperature, humidity. You can change it from Celsius and recalibratable if necessary, 6 plus or minus. 4R, digital with an analog look, comes in a gold and silver finish.
I remember when that came out. I was quite taken with that design.
And then, of course, our latest is Smart Humidor technology to be able to monitor, control any one of these from your home. Here, I'll pull up my app. I have multiple humidors. If there's a problem with one, it's going to come up in red, so it requires attention. That's my office humidor, and I can see every hour on the hour reports. I can actually adjust the set point. I can go ahead and see up to 18 months worth of charts. Beautiful graphs for temperature and humidity. If it doesn't reach the set point within 3 hours, usually that means there's low water. It's going to send me an email or text alert. And we've been selling more and more of these. We updated the app a couple months ago, so it's a lot more seamless and the charts are a lot easier to use. And that's pretty much what we have on the product. We do have a universal battery option to be able to use on any of these units. I should be shipping in about 6 weeks. And we're looking at some other categories for next year. But this year we got the new booth, and we're just here to celebrate with all of our supporters and retailers and fans. Thank you so much.
What are we looking at in terms of prices, especially for, like, say, the Smart Humidor?
MSRP is still $120 on these, the same for the XL and the Ultra. But we have some specials that we're giving to the retailers, and they're going to be passing that on to the consumers. So you should be looking at closer to $99 on these, plus at about $110. Yeah. So it's really affordable, unlike when we first came out and we were making them locally and in smaller numbers when the price was quite a bit higher. This is when you factor in all you need to get set up and running with some passive stuff, not that far off, and especially you're talking about disposable stuff. This is a one-time investment that will last you 5-10 years, and you'll make that money back in no time with the amount of cigars that you're going to save from having proper humidification.
Great, congratulations, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much, Stogie Review.